Hello, everyone, and welcome. In Miss Explainer, we're going to pull back the curtain on all the glitz and glamour of Bollywood and take a hard look at the secrets hiding in plain sight. You know how it is. You're scrolling through your feed or you're watching a movie and you just see these flawless faces, these perfect bodies. And it's so easy to think, wow, they look amazing. But have you ever stopped and really wondered? Because let's be honest, what you're seeing is often a really carefully constructed illusion. And today, we're going to break down exactly how that illusion is built. Okay, let's dive right in. The whole idea here is that there's been this huge shift in the industry. What we used to think of as just, God-gifted natural beauty has become, for so many, doctor-gifted. And this isn't just a few people here and there, not at all. We're talking about over 90% of actors and actresses who have reportedly had some kind of cosmetic surgery. That suggests it's not even really an option anymore. It's almost become a requirement to get ahead. So what's really going on behind the camera? What are these procedures that are creating these picture-perfect looks? Let's peel back the layers and get into the specifics. And just look at this list. It's kind of staggering, right? We're not just talking about a simple nose job anymore. It's a whole catalog of alterations, from head to toe, all designed to fit this very, very specific and, manufactured idea of what's beautiful. Now, while a lot of celebrities deny it, some are actually pretty open about getting work done. This quote from actress Rocky Sawant just cuts right to the chase. It really sums up the whole attitude. If you weren't born with it, you can buy it. To give you an idea of what this all involves, let's just break down one of the most common procedures, a nose job. When you see it laid out like this, you realize how invasive it is. They are literally peeling back the skin and reshaping the bone and cartilage of someone's face. And this brings us to a really crucial point. These aren't just simple makeovers, they are major surgeries. And just like any other surgery, they come with serious and sometimes even life-threatening risks. Let this number just sink in for a second. The Brazilian butt lift, the BBL, is one of the most popular procedures in the world right now. It's also officially the most dangerous cosmetic surgery you can get, with a 1 in 3,000 chance of death. That is a terrifying gamble. And these risks aren't just statistics. They have devastating, real-world consequences. Early in her career, Priyanka Chopra had a nose surgery that went wrong, and it completely changed her face. She said it sent her into a deep depression and almost tanked her career before it even started. And sadly, Priyanka's story isn't unique. For some, the consequences are so much more tragic. People have had their careers ruined, and some have even lost their lives because of complications from these procedures. It's a really stark reminder of just how high the stakes are. But the impact of all this? It doesn't stop with the celebrities. The impossible standards they set create these huge ripples that affect millions of ordinary people, especially young girls and women. This is the real-world fallout right here. A study of college girls in Coimbatore found that a staggering 77% were unhappy with their bodies. I mean, when the ideal you see everywhere is literally created by a surgeon, it's no wonder that so many people feel like their natural selves just aren't good enough. And what's so wild is that the standard they're all chasing is a constantly moving target. In the 40s, it was one look. In the 2000s, it was all about being size 0. Today, it's the Instagram face and the Kardashian effect. The point is, people are permanently changing their bodies to fit a temporary trend. All this constant pressure can fuel some really serious mental health issues. Body dysmorphic disorder is a clinical condition where people become obsessed with flaws that might be tiny or maybe not even there at all. This isn't just about vanity. It's a debilitating disorder that can have tragic consequences. And the connection is crystal clear. Study after study has shown that being unhappy with your body is directly linked to higher rates of depression, anxiety, and even substance abuse, as people try to find ways to cope with feeling inadequate. So what's the alternative here? How do we get out of this cycle? Well, this last part is all about shifting our perspective, about rejecting these artificial standards and finding a way back to actually accepting ourselves. First, we have to recognize just how immense this pressure is. Even superstars like Priyanka Chopra and Vidya Balan were told flat out that their natural looks weren't good enough. A director told Priyanka she needed a whole list of surgeries. A producer told Vidya her nose was too long. But you know what? Vidya refused, and her career speaks for itself. And this quote really gets to the heart of it all.
The alternative to chasing this impossible external ideal is to find an internal one. It's this idea that real beauty isn't something you create with a scalpel, but something you find through self-acceptance.
So as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with this question. We've seen how the beauty that's sold to us by the industry is, well, it's a fake. It's an artificial construct. So it really makes you think, if that's fake, then what does real beauty actually mean to you?